The Thor Love and Thunder trailer was crazy. When I was reacting, it had my jaw on the ground. And that's just because of how crazy it was. So the trailer opens up with presumably 𝑬𝑵𝑉𝑚, which is in the comics, which was a planet that Gorr the God Butcher had, massacred people. And the place that Thor is at in the trailer could be this place. And this is also the place where it seems that Thor is, meditating.
Kids, get your popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the Space Viking.
Now, this is the funny part. As Thor's about to fight something, he just tosses this cloth on this guy's head. And don't think I didn't see you, Drax. We see you.
Well, he got in shape. He went from dead bod to god bod.
I am actually hyped for this scene. I already know this is about to be one of the best montages in the whole MCU. And bro is tussling that Milano.
He reclaimed his title as the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
And with that, we get another fabulous look at Jane Foster as Mighty Thor. I love how he actually tries to reach out for it.
Excuse me?
Jane?
And we get a new helmet reveal. I think it's fire! I heard some people said it looks goofy, but, not everybody's gonna like it.
Jane? 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 The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
In this shot, you see Jane riding a Pegasus, then seconds later of her landing in this beautiful shot. And as we get to this scene, she says she's been gone for 3 years, while Thor says it's been 8. This is a reference to the blip where she was actually blipped and, what happened Endgame. So in her eyes, it was just 3 years, while Thor had to go through the 5 horrible years. And in Thor Ragnarok, around that time, that's when he was talking to Loki about breaking up with her. Hopefully in the movie they do explain what exactly happened between the two.
Am I sensing feelings?
Well, you're right.
The noise that Chris Hemsworth makes at that one scene, you'll see, I'm gonna start using that in videos.
Well, you're right.
And for this scene of those two looking at each other on the boat, every fella out there has been through that. The classic look back.
The only ones who gods care about is themselves.
And we get our first look at Gorr the God Butcher. I showed my little brother what he looked like. He said he was ugly. No! This man is menacing.
So this is my vow. All gods will die.
I'm gonna need somebody to tell me that's not menacing. In this shot, we see the ruins of Thor the Behemoth, which is literally the same as the cover of the comic book. And Gorr kills him, which, as you can see, is starting to make Thor confused. And Gorr utters the words, "All gods will die," as he did in the comics.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
And within seconds, we get Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder, Thor's lovely goats. And in this scene, it looks like they're heading to Olympus, as shown in the trailer, with Zeus. And this might be a stretch, but this kind of looks like the sacred timeline, which is shown in Loki. Then again, they could just be out in space somewhere. Or hell, it could be the Bifrost. It's good to have your imagination rise. Nah, they just in space. And now we're at the scene where... I'm trying to make a video! Stop! I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what that was. Anyway, we see this beautiful, majestic shot of Mighty Thor using cracked Mjolnir as an advantage. This is such a creative way to use this weapon. And I want to see more scenes like this.
It's just my first bad guy.
You never forget your first.
Now, this scene is very interesting. Jane talks about having her first bad guy, which is Thor. That's literally why he says, never forget your first. Those two broke up. Like, Thor, you really fumbled. How do you fumble Padme? I mean... Look, yo, look. Here's a shot of Gorr looking like an orc. Then a shot of him plunging his sword into what it seems like his... planet? But he's doing it Lord of the Rings style. I still think they should remaster Lord of the Rings Conquest.
You the gods of kill.
Now, the place that they're at is very interesting. The noir colors are starting to blend in with Thor's suit. And you can later see this when Valkyrie is sitting there fighting Gore. And it seems that after the fight at Olympus, she stole Zeus's lightning bolt. And real quick, this scene of Gore looks like it's his death scene. Why are they putting this in the trailer?
Because I have something worth fighting for.
Now, this is about to get real deep. So in the movie, it seems that Jane, if this story is adapted from the comics, she'll have cancer. But every time she changes to Mighty Thor, it goes away. And tragically, if she changes back to her human form, her cancer gets worse. So this just sets up Thor is going to be fighting for her throughout this whole movie. Literally, the song they use in the trailers, Sweet Child O' Mine, literally states, "She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm place where as a child I'd hide and pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by." This is sad because she really goes through pain every time she isn't transformed in the Mighty Thor. And Thor doesn't want to go through that. And so by the end of the movie, he'll probably retire. No way the man is dying. No way. Alright, let's move on to the shot everyone's talking about. So Jane is in a room with all these powerful cosmic entities, bro. We have the Living Tribunal to the right, which he made an appearance in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And then on his right, you see the Watcher, which it looks like the Watcher from the What If series. Now, moving on to the left, many are speculating that that is Lady Death from the comics. And down the row, I'm not sure about the middle, but many are saying that the last one on the row is Infinity, which is the relative to Eternity. And Eternity is the leader of these cosmic beings. Now, why she's there, I'm not too sure. For that, you can watch Emergency Awesome or New Rockstars.
Let's see who you are. I take off your disguise. And flick.
Oh,
Flick too hard, damn it!
Now, besides the cheeks, if you take a good look at Thor's back, you'll see a huge Loki tat right there, showing that he truly misses his brother. And he probably has more tats for everybody else that's sadly, tragically passed. Now that's enough out of me. And if you enjoyed my trailer breakdown, hey, just give it a like. Check this video out if it's for you. And with that being said, until later.